Thank you for listening to this episode of the Young Baptist Podcast. My name is Clay Maynard, and I'm joined by my co-host, Josh Johnson. We're two guys committed to gospel-shaped ministry, and we want to see our brothers and sisters be captivated all over again by the beauty and glory of Christ. But today, Josh, we're going to have some fun too.
Yes, everything is changing today.
We got some fun stuff planned. It's okay once in a while to just cut loose, Josh.
I agree.
That's what Christmas is all about.
Then again, we kind of do that on every episode, so
Do we?
a little bit.
Yeah, we
We keep it light.
Yeah, we cover serious topics, but you don't have to cover every serious topic in an entirely serious way. We don't have to take ourselves so seriously,
Exactly.
right? But we're going to have a little extra fun today. But, well, Merry Christmas, Josh.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Clay. You know, what's funny is we are sitting in the very same place we sat about a year ago
Yes.
when we recorded probably take number 4 of our very first episode, which was the gospel.
Did we do 4 takes on that? I think it was
I
close
really
to
think
that.
we did. Yeah.
Yeah, we took that first episode that we released after the intro on the gospel. Yeah, we did that multiple times and just would listen to ourselves and critique ourselves. And because it was
so depressing.
It was terrible. It was terrible. But you guys have been with us the whole way. Those of you who were there at the beginning, or those of you who've gone back and started over and listened to all of it, thank you so much for being on this journey.
Yeah,
with
you
us.
the real MVP.
I mean, it's been a lot of fun, and we're so glad that the interactions we've had and the conversations we've been able to have because of your support and because of your listenership. So thank you again for that. It is the most wonderful time of the year, right, Josh?
That's what they say.
Do you agree with them?
I do. This
Okay.
is my favorite time of the year.
Yeah, I know you're really was it December 1st? You're basically mentally you shift and start saying Merry Christmas to everyone, or is it after Thanksgiving?
I'm usually the guy that's like right after Thanksgiving. I'll say
Yeah,
it.
you said it in church, and I don't think it was.
It was the Sunday after Thanksgiving. I did not wait. I just went for it.
No, it was still November, I think, and you said Merry Christmas to the congregation
That's
in our
right.
church.
Because it was supposed to be controversial and everyone laughed and
Yeah.
I was offended.
If they were offended, they didn't want to say anything about it. But hey, we get all in here, man. We love Christmas. So
That's what I'm talking about.
yeah, the music is awesome. The spirit is awesome. I feel like even at work, people are in better spirits. It's just a fun time of year.
The gifts are awesome. The food is awesome. The family is awesome.
Yeah, and we're celebrating the birth of
And
Christ.
yeah, I was about to say Jesus is awesome. The
Yeah,
whole thing is great.
Like everything about it is amazing. Well, we've had a great year, Josh. 2021 was a humdinger.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Yeah, it started with us we started our podcast in January. Our intro went live in end of 2020, and then
That very first episode was like January 4th, I believe.
was it?
Yep, the gospel.
Yeah, or maybe it wasn't like the 11th or something.
Oh, maybe you're right. I think it was the 11th.
Yeah, and then 2 weeks later we had our first interview with Carrie Schmidt.
Which was crazy.
Yeah, which went live while we were in Las Vegas with Carrie Schmidt.
Which, do you remember when we were kind of getting all this going? We were like, we got to have somebody on that everyone's going to recognize, to tell people we're not playing. And I sent Carrie Schmidt a message on Messenger, and he was like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
And we were kind of like, what?
Yeah, we were like, let's get somebody really good right up front to, first of all, to rescue us
From ourselves. Yeah.
when we were just starting and not having any experience with this. But also, you wanted to be credible. You wanted people, and you wanted to deliver that value. You wanted people to know from the beginning, hey, we want to bring important conversations with people who you want to hear from.
Exactly.
And boy, he delivered.
He did.
It's still
one of our top performing episodes.
it might be our most listened to episode still. If not, it's right there at the top. The Gospel for the Christian, man, that might be one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah.
Still. But then what? We interviewed Pastor Dr. Brian Sams.
That's right. St. Hyles Theological Seminary grad right there. Honorary doctorate. If you're listening, Pastor Dr. Brian, yeah,
We love you. We interviewed Kurt Skelly. We interviewed...
Which that was like, man, what a bummer. We didn't convert him from his Duncan ways. Wow, I'm still sad about that.
Yeah,
I'm so disappointed.
You're on that journey alone, Josh.
Yes, I know.
I'm cool with Duncan.
Well, whatever.
I mean, it's not great coffee, but
Clay, can I tell you,
America
though,
runs on Duncan, though.
the highlight of this year for me was when we interviewed Jared Wilson for this show.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Like, I still kind of can't believe we were able to get him on the podcast, and he brought such solid content to the table.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if you had told me at the beginning of this year that we were going to get to have hour-plus conversations with Carrie Schmidt and Brian Sams and Kurt Skelly and Jared Wilson and Josh Tice and Dr. Matthew Lyon and Stephen Cox and Lance Schmidt, like, that would have blown my mind if you had told me that.
I don't know if I'd have completely believed it.
No, I'd have been like, yeah, we won't get all of them. We'll try. No, but what great conversations we've had this year.
Yeah, man, we've put ourselves in a position where we just got to keep bringing the heat, man. Like, who are we going to get next?
Stephen Furtick.
Oof. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with that note, this will be my last episode of the Young Baptist Podcast.
Oh, man. But we had great conversations. We talked about, what did we talk about? The Baptist Distinctives. We did a whole series on the
we
Baptist
took, what,
Distinctives.
6 months going through the Baptist Distinctives?
We sure did, yeah. A lot of those interviews were on those topics.
Yep.
We talked about the fundamentals of the faith. We talked about theological triage. Yep. We talked about the history of fundamentalism. We talked about worship.
And we're just warming up.
Yeah, man, that was just season 1.
That was just season 1.
Yeah, so if you're listening and you didn't already know this, we are taking a short Christmas break, a sabbatical.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would have known that. Have we told anybody that yet?
I feel like we may have mentioned it. Did we mention it last episode or no?
I don't remember. I can't remember anything really.
But it gives us time to make plans for season 2. So
And
stand by for those announcements.
Let's just be honest too, though. It gives us a chance to kind of take a break, take a little breather.
Yes, absolutely.
The holidays are busy, and this gives us time to spend time with family and not worry about, oh, we got to get that episode out and all that kind of stuff.
Especially in ministry, Christmas is a busier time than normal.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
just times
100%.
of the year where ministry is more hectic, and this is one of them. I feel like we've got something going on every single week at the church.
Oh, yeah.
And the music is more difficult. So for my part of it, there's more involved with prepping with the music team. I was just looking at my calendar the other day with my wife, with Lydia, and we were saying, like, look at how many days. If you use the Apple Calendar, it's just got that little dot on the day,
right?
Telling you that there's an event on that day. December is completely packed. Every single day has something on. I think there's 7 or 8 days on the entire month that don't have a dot on it. So it's a really busy time of the year. So we were excited to take a little bit of a break. Yeah. Let us get our juices flowing and prep and plan and create some great stuff for season 2.
And we haven't quite decided when we're coming back in January. Probably closer to the end of the month, but we're not sure. But as you may have heard it said before, we will be back.
Oh yeah,
this is only a break.
Oh yeah, this is going to be great. So stay tuned to our socials, and make sure you're subscribed on the.
We're folding up the proverbial napkin and setting it in the corner of our place to let the host know we're coming back.
Yeah, so we've got some great stuff planned. Had a great year, but we're excited for season 2 in 2022.
Yep, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Well, Josh, what are we doing today?
Well, you have to go back to one of our greatest connecting points as friends, Clay. Yeah. And that would be The Office. If you haven't picked up on the fact that Clay and I are huge Office fans, you may not have even been listening, to be honest with you. But if you watch The Office, you may have remembered. I think there's actually only 2 episodes where it happens. But early on in the show, and then in season 7, you get to be a part of what they call on The Office the Dundies.
Which is a reference. It was basically an award named after their company.
Yeah, Dunder Mifflin.
Which was Dunder Mifflin. Yeah.
So.
And it's absurd. Like, Michael has these absurd awards that nobody cares about, but he has these work parties and foists these Dundee awards.
He feels like he's just doing something absolutely amazing.
Oh, and he feels like it's his job. Like, it's his job to make these few people know that they're special.
Yeah, even if it's one of the stupidest things you could say about somebody, he still feels like
they're terrible.
People
they're
love
terrible. Nobody would want these awards in real life.
And we find out in season 7 that before the show goes, live for them, he goes to their houses at like 5 and 6 in the morning and wakes them up and gives them their Dundee certificate
and invites them
to let them know they won and invites them to the show. So we thought,
speaking of foisting useless awards on people.
Exactly. We thought, why don't we host our version of the Dundies? But instead, we're calling it the Fundies.
So with that out of the way, Josh, we are going to call some people this morning.
That's right.
Like we're a radio show.
Welcome to the first annual Young Baptist Podcast Fundies.
The 2021 Fundies Awards is on.
Here we go. Now, just so you, the audience, can completely understand, the people we are about to call have no idea that they're about to get a phone call from us.
No,
They don't even know what we're going to be talking about.
We've not warned them at all.
The potential for this being incredibly awkward is very, very high. So, with that being said, without any further ado, here we go. The first annual Fundies Awards begins now.
You're listening to the Young Baptist Podcast, a show that exists to call believers to committed faithfulness to God's Word, to equip Christians by answering the tough questions that need to be asked, and to challenge churches on everything that distracts us from the beauty and glory of Christ. Now, here's your hosts, Clay Maynard and Josh Johnson.
First up, Pastor Tyler Brown.
Hello.
Hey, Pastor Tyler Bro, this is Josh Johnson and Clay Maynard with the Young Baptist Podcast, and you're on the first annual Young Baptist Podcast Fundies Award. And you've won the Best Boss Fundy.
Woo!
Let's go!
Let's
Pastor
go.
Tyler.
I am so privileged.
Do you feel honored?
Yes, this is the best day of my life.
Oh, man, amazing. We knew we would make somebody's day. We just didn't know who it was going to be first.
Oh, man, this is great.
So, I mean, talk to us a little bit. I mean, how does this make you feel? I know that you have had to deal with your share of flack because of mine and Josh's podcast exploits. What do you think, man?
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of tough having to deal with all of that, but
What's it like being Josh and my boss
Yeah,
at the same time?
yeah.
Like we really do feel for you.
well, I think it's great. I mean, I have some great minds around me. It helps. What is this?
This is real, man.
This is real. You're on the podcast.
You're on the show. You're
Oh, I better not be.
Oh, you are.
Not this way.
No, this has been great. You gave us a great reaction.
Yeah, well,
man.
we appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for coming on the show.
Okay. Well,
We really do love you, man.
Yes,
and
we do.
appreciate your support.
Absolutely.
hey, I love you guys too, and you guys do such a great job. I just love, and I do. I don't think I talked to you guys much about the podcast, but I have listened to pretty much all the episodes and love the content that you guys put out.
Well, we appreciate that.
Man, thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
brother. Well, we'll let you get back to your
Yeah.
Saturday morning, and
Absolutely.
won't interrupt you anymore for now. But
Congratulations on the big Fundy win.
Oh my goodness, I am so happy. I better receive my trophy tomorrow at church.
we'll work on that.
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
All right,
All right.
see you guys.
Take it easy.
Love you, man.
Bye.
Love you too. Bye.
Josh Johnson.
Good morning, sir.
What's going on, dude?
Hey, Nathan, this is Clay as well. This is Clay and Josh with the Young Baptist Podcast, and you are live on the first annual Young Baptist Podcast Fundies Award, and you have won the Fashionable Fundy Award.
Let's go.
Congratulations.
Fundy. Come on, dude.
Let's go. Do you feel honored?
I absolutely do feel honored. I don't know what year you guys went back to look at my pictures on Facebook, but I'm sure that's probably not from 2021. But hey,
Well, we actually didn't, but now you've given us a really great idea, so we'll probably do that as soon as we get off the phone call.
Yeah, and even though you don't feel like it's from 2021, you absolutely redeemed whatever however you felt like you were behind, you redeemed it with that crazy awesome mustache
Oh
game.
my goodness, yes. Wow.
dude, yeah, the mustache definitely has to fit into the fashion. And Can I get at least an honorable mention for the puffer jacket in the big pulpit?
Yes.
Fair enough.
That should go for something.
Yeah, we'll give you that too. Absolutely.
Bro, so do I have to drive down to Panama City to receive this, or will I expect something in the mail?
We're still working through all those details, and we'll get back with you on that.
We didn't put that much thought into this, man. We're just having fun. Hey, we'll figure something out.
Yeah.
Dude, I love it. You just made my morning.
Oh, that's awesome,
fantastic.
man. Hey, man, on a real note, man, we love you and the ministry that you're a part of and the RFP, and we love you guys and appreciate your support and your mentorship. It has meant the world to us.
Bro, I appreciate that more than you mean. You don't know how many people are afraid to say those words, even many people who feel that way. So I appreciate you going public with your heresy. That means a lot to me.
Man.
All right, brother. Well, hey, we'll let you get back to your Saturday. Congratulations on the big win.
You guys have a great day.
Thanks, man. Take it easy.
Thanks, buddy.
Bye.
See you, bud.
Hello.
Hey, Brian Edwards. This is Josh Johnson.
Hey, Josh. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well. I'm actually joined by my co-host, Clay Maynard.
Yeah, Brian.
What is up, Clay?
What's up, man? Hey, you are actually on we're live on the Young Baptist Podcast for the first annual Young Baptist Podcast Fundies Award. And you are the winner of the Gandalf the Grey Fundy Award.
Yeah, let's go, Brian. Woo! That's what I'm talking about.
How did I earn such an amazing award?
Well, man,
go ahead.
I was going to say you are like you're the Gandalf the Grey Award is for those guys in your life who just speak wisdom and truth to you in a crazy dark world. So just like Gandalf was to the Fellowship of the Ring and to the hobbits,
your wisdom has inspired us as well. Yes,
absolutely.
Wow. For some reason now I feel like going and getting a staff and driving it into the ground and saying, "You shall not."
If you do that, we need video evidence of that, please.
I happen to be a big Lord of the Rings fan.
Oh, me too, man.
Those kind of movies are without a doubt my favorite. But as far as being a voice of wisdom, I'm not really sure about that. I had a young pastor thanking me recently. He said, "You just always speak so much wisdom into my life, and I'm so grateful for it." And I said, "That's not wisdom, that's experience." I said, "I've been traveling the same road for over 30 years, and I've hit every pothole multiple times. And so I just know where they're all located."
That's
well,
good.
We still appreciate it, and I know that even from a distance, it's been a help and an encouragement. So we just wanted to say thank you, brother.
Guys.
Yeah, man. On a real,
thank you guys for what you're doing. You know, to know that there are young guys who care about the truth and who are being voices for the truth. And then, you know, you guys demonstrate something that often I fail at. You've demonstrated a great grace toward people that maybe you don't even really see eye to eye with. And, you know, it's just really encouraging to know that there are young guys out there who are going to continue to faithfully love Jesus and love the gospel and represent the church, his body well. So all of that's a blessing. You guys are a huge blessing.
Well, we appreciate you saying
that's
that.
so
Thank
nice
you.
of you to say that, Brian. We love you, man, and appreciate all your mentorship and all the support you've given us, man.
Hey, thank you so much. And just know, if I see any wars starting with any elves or anything else, I will be sure and let you know.
That's it, man.
Fair enough.
All right,
brother.
Take it easy. We'll let you get back to your Saturday.
Yeah, I'm in Chicago. You guys have a great day.
Hey, you too, man. Be safe.
We'll see you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello.
Lydia, this is Clay Maynard and Josh Johnson. Just for everybody listening, we are calling my wife, Lydia Maynard. You are live on the first annual Young Baptist Podcast Fundies Award, and you have won the hottest of the Young Baptist Podcast Fundy Award.
Congratulations.
Woo!
Guys, guys are crazy.
Do you feel honored?
Oh yes, totally. So this is why you guys didn't tell us last night.
We didn't want to spoil the surprise. You won an amazing award, and you should receive it live.
Wow. Okay. What did I win?
I told you it's the hottest of the Young Baptist podcast, Fundy.
Okay. I'm sorry. I missed that part. I was dealing with the kids.
Yeah. You're on the first annual Young Baptist Podcast Fundy's Award.
Is there anything you'd like to say?
I feel so honored that you guys would consider me for this such award.
Me, I'm considering you. Josh is considering his wife.
Yes,
I'm considering you.
Clarification here.
Yeah, he's going to call Michaela next, but you guys are both going to win this award from your husbands. Hottest of the Young Baptist Podcast Fundy, in case anybody didn't hear it already twice.
Well, I'm sure that she is going to be very pleased.
We're trying to debate whether or not she's just going to hang up on Josh.
Yeah, I thought about that.
She said, I
thought about it.
Well, thank you for not doing that. What's it been like being married to somebody who's trying to do a podcast on top of everything else we're doing?
Well, it's been busy and, but this was not fair of you to do to me, Clay.
But it's been a lot of work, but it's been cool I know that you have listened to a lot of the episodes, and we've had great conversations about the things we're talking about. I come home at night and I'm like, babe, you're not going to believe the conversation we had today. And of course I end up spoiling. You may not do this with Michaela. I end up spoiling about half the episodes for her because I'm so excited about the content that's coming out and whatever. But on a real note, thank you so much for supporting me and making sacrifices, because it is a sacrifice. It's not a small thing. I mean, I left the house this morning before breakfast as my family was waking up to be here. So it's not a small thing, and I love you, and I'm so grateful for you, and you deserve this Fundy Award. You earned it. So great job.
Congratulations.
Well, thanks. But on a serious note, I think what you guys are doing is great, and I probably would say my favorite episode was probably the Josh Trice one.
That was a great one.
It's been a blessing to listen to. I don't get to listen to all of them because obviously I'm busy all the time. But when I do get to listen to them, I do appreciate the work you guys are doing, and I'm hoping and praying that it's a blessing to other people out there. So,
Man,
thanks for saying that.
Thanks for saying that. Yeah, 3 kids will keep you busy.
Yeah.
And maybe now's a good time. Lydia, should we do this right here live on the podcast?
Sure.
We have a 4th child on the way, Josh.
Yep.
You already knew that, but let's just announce that to our audience.
Congratulations, guys. That's
Baby
exciting.
number 4 on the way. So due date sometime in late July, or late June, early July, something like that.
I was going to say, you better get this right.
All right, babe. Well, go ahead.
Here we go for even busier next year.
Even busier 2022. Absolutely. Well, babe, we'll let you get back to your Saturday morning. Love you. Thank you so much.
All right. Love you too, babe.
All right. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Hello?
Yes.
Hey, babe. This is me, your husband, Josh Johnson. I'm with Clay Maynard, and you are live on the first annual Young Baptist Podcast Fundy's Award, and you have won the hottest of the Young Baptist Podcast Fundy. Congratulations.
Woo!
Do you feel honored?
Sure.
Sure. All right. Well, you just woke up, huh?
Michaela, I'm impressed you didn't literally hang up on him. We were betting that you might hang up on him as soon as he started.
Did you entertain the idea?
Yeah, I really almost did.
Well, thank you for not hanging up, babe. We appreciate it. Do you have anything you'd like to say as you've received this wonderful award?
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
Hey, so for all of you out there who've been saying you should have your wives on, you see how
it happened. We finally did it.
We did it, and you see why they won't agree to this willingly.
Nope.
They are not all about this life. So,
all right, babe. I'll let you go. Just wanted to call and give you that award. Love you. Bye.
Okay, bye.
She's awesome.
Oh, I knew she'd hate that.
She's gonna kill you for that,
Yeah,
Josh.
I'm totally a dead man. All right, well, we have a couple more awards we want to give out. We were unable to get these award winners on the phone, but we wanted to just honor them with their own Fundy as well. First is JC Groves, and he is the winner of the first ever Raging Twitter Fundy. Congratulations, JC.
Woo! Good
Let's
job,
go.
JC. You've earned that one.
Yeah,
JC
that's
keeps
true.
it spicy on
He
Twitter.
does. He's not afraid
If,
to
If things
spice
have
it
been a
up.
little too calm once in a while, he'll go stir something
That's
up.
right. That's right.
Hey, that's he's a loyal, good friend though. He's the guy you want in the foxhole.
Yeah,
with you.
we
He's got
appreciate
your
you,
back.
JC.
We also have a Young Baptist Podcast Fundy Award for Pastor Josh Tice, and you have won the Best Hair Fundy.
Let's go,
Come on.
Pastor Tice.
Woo!
Pastor Josh Tice, I'm telling you, man, I've never, ever seen anybody with hair so on point at all times like your hair is. Way to go, man.
Yeah,
Way to
man.
go. We appreciate you, though. We appreciate what you're doing there in Vegas with the Idea Network. That's been a huge encouragement to both of us. We even had the privilege to be at the Idea Summit this last year to get to meet you, spend some time with you, even here on the podcast. So thank you, Pastor Tice, for all you have done for us, your encouragement, and keep that hair on fleek, brother.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then finally we have Pastor Brian Sams and
Doctor.
Pastor Dr. Brian Sams. That's right. You have won the first ever Young Baptist Podcast Slippery Slope Fundy Award.
Come on.
Congratulations.
Woo!
As you know,
Great job, Pastor
from
Brian.
what everyone says to you on Twitter, you are on a slippery slope, and we just wanted to solidify that with you.
I hope you
with
brought your
this Fundy.
snowboard.
Yeah, that's right.
I hope you brought that snowboard, Pastor
That's
Pastor
right.
Sam's,
That's right.
for that slippery slope you're on.
We hope we hope it's a safe journey to the bottom of the hill. No, seriously, we appreciate you too, Pastor Sams. Thanks for spending time with us on the podcast. Thank you for the investment you've made personally into my own life and how you've been an encouragement and a blessing to me.
Yep. And
But,
thanks for your investment in a lot of young preachers
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
young people and the encouragement you are to a whole lot of us in the gospel and in ministry.
That's right. So keep on sliding on down that slope, brother.
Yeah, we also wanted to, just as an honorable mention, one of our really great fans this year, it was named Matt West, and Matt passed away this year due to COVID. About halfway through the year, I guess. It was somewhere around the middle of the year.
Yeah.
And Josh, it's no exaggeration to say, I think I talked to him after every episode we released. It was close to it if it was not every episode. So if you would be in prayer, continued prayer for the West family, for the loss of Matt. I know he's in a better place. He's having
Sure.
the time of his life with Jesus at rest. And we miss him, but we'll see him again.
Well, Clay, it's been a good first year. I don't know about you. I've really enjoyed it. I've learned a lot. And it's been great to just sit here. We're back in the sound booth. For those of you who don't know, sit here in the sound booth or across the desk in my office and just have good conversations together, man. It's been a great time. I appreciate you. Thanks for putting up with my weird antics that happen off the air a lot of the time. And seriously, though, it's been a good time. I appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for all you do for us here, your insights. And I'm excited about where we're going to go next.
Me too, man. Thanks for pushing me to do this. Josh
Hey,
was
man.
coming to me,
Yeah.
hey, we got to start a podcast. And I'm glad I did, man. This has been a rich journey, and I second everything you just said. I love you, and I appreciate
Yeah,
your
love you too,
friendship.
buddy.
And man, it's been a great ride. I'm excited for season 2. New guests, new topics. Just continuing this journey together, man.
And as always, if you have topic suggestions or ideas, feel free to reach out to us on social media or send us an email at theyoungbaptistpodcast@gmail.com. Feel free to check out our website and the bookshelf to see all the different resources that our guests have recommended throughout the course of the year. And give us a follow on the social media so you can keep up to date with everything we have going on here at the Young Baptist Podcast. Until we see you again, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Clay, what do you think, man?
I think that was a great first annual Young Baptist Podcast
Amen.
Fundy's Award.
That's
Let's
what
hear it
I'm
one more
talking about.
time,
Let's
Josh.
go.
Let's go.
Congratulations to all of our winners. And as always,
Merry Christmas, everyone.
there it is. There it is.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Young Baptist Podcast. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Young Baptist Pod. And check out our website at theyoungbaptistpodcast.com. If you enjoyed today's episode, please take a moment to leave a review wherever you consume the content, and be sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode. Thanks again for listening, and we hope you'll join us next time on the Young Baptist Podcast.